Before the BDC existed, salespeople handled everything: walk-ins, follow-ups, outbound calls, internet leads, service reminders, and more. But as digital leads exploded, dealerships faced a new challenge. Salespeople simply couldn't keep up with the volume. Calls were missed, internet leads went unanswered, response times slowed, and phone skills varied widely from one salesperson to another. The BDC was created out of necessity. A dedicated team focused on speed, consistency, and appointment setting. It wasn't about replacing salespeople, it was about supporting them in a rapidly changing digital landscape. What a BDC agent really does. A true BDC agent is far more than a receptionist. They are trained communicators who specialize in phone control, objection handling, lead nurturing, and appointment conversation. Their work is structured and process-driven, built around speed to lead, multi-touch follow-up, script mastery, CRM discipline, and consistent appointment confirmation. Their mission is simple: create opportunities, fill the showroom, and feed the sales floor. They don't need to know every trim, package, or rebate. What they need is the ability to keep the customer engaged long enough to show up at the dealership. What salespeople do differently. Salespeople are closers. They build rapport, present vehicles, negotiate deals, and finalize the sale. But the phone is a different battlefield. Many salespeople bring sales floor energy to the phone, which often leads to overselling, overtalking, or jumping straight to the price. Some try to close too early, while others skip discovery entirely. Some excel, but many struggle, not because they lack talent, but because phone sales is a completely different skill set. The phone requires patience, structure, and consistency, while the sales floor rewards improvisation and personality. Internal BDC versus outsourced BDC. Internal BDC teams operate inside the dealership ecosystem. They know the managers, the inventory, the culture, and the day-to-day challenges. They can walk to the sales tower, get answers quickly, and adapt in real time. This leads to stronger communication and better accountability. However, internal BDCs come with higher payroll costs, training requirements, turnover risks, and limited hours. Outsourced BDCs, on the other hand, offer scale. They can handle thousands of calls 7 days a week with large staffing power and professional scripting. They are cost-effective and can cover extended hours. But they lack personalization and slower communication with the sales team. Neither option is universally better. The right choice depends on the dealership size, culture, and goals. Different sales styles on the phone. Salespeople tend to fall into recognizable phone styles. Some become information dumpers, overwhelming customers with every detail, spec, and price before the customer is even ready. Others become price warriors, jumping straight to numbers and losing customers to cheaper competitors. Some become overqualifiers, asking too many questions too early and making customers feel interrogated. Then there are the closers, who try to sell the car over the phone with aggressive energy that often pushes early-stage leads away. And finally, there's the ghost, the salesperson who promises to call back but never does, leaving the CRM full of missed opportunities. BDC agents, by contrast, follow a consistent and proven style. They control the call, build curiosity, and focus on setting the appointment. They're not trying to sell the car, they're trying to sell the visit. The difference in purpose changes everything. The core difference: purpose. The real difference between BDC agents and salespeople isn't skill, it's purpose. BDC agents are trained to respond quickly, build value, overcome objections, set appointments, and drive traffic into the dealership. Salespeople are trained to build relationships, present vehicles, negotiate, close deals, and deliver cars. When each team stays in its lane, the dealership operates smoothly and efficiently. When they don't, the system breaks down and chaos follows. The tension between the two. There has always been tension between BDC agents and salespeople. BDC agents often feel undervalued, believing they create opportunities that salespeople take credit for. Salespeople sometimes feel that BDC gets in the way, or overpromises to customers. Managers are left trying to bring the gap between the two teams that depend on each other but don't always understand each other. The truth is simple. BDC creates the opportunity and sales closes the opportunity. Both roles are essential and neither can succeed without the other. Do dealerships need BDCs if salespeople can make calls? Salespeople absolutely can make calls, but the real question is whether they can make calls with the consistency, speed, and volume required in today's dealership environment. Salespeople are constantly pulled into test drives, deliveries, negotiations, and walk-ins. Their day is full of interruptions, and phone work requires uninterrupted focus, repetition, and persistence. BDC agents are built for that. Salespeople are not. Dealerships don't need BDCs because salespeople are bad at phones. They need BDCs because salespeople are too valuable to be tied to a phone all day. The modern dealership simply produces too much lead volume for salespeople to handle alone. BDC agents and salespeople are not competitors. They are two sides of the same machine, each with a role, a purpose, and a responsibility. When they work together, the dealership becomes more efficient, the customer experience improves, and the phones become one of the most powerful tools in the entire operation. The future of the automotive retail belongs to the teams that understand this partnership and use it to its full potential. Hey guys, if you liked this video and if you learned something here today, please hit that like button and subscribe for more.